Hello grade ones and welcome back to term 4, and for your marvellous maths activity today on the 5th of October 2020 we are learning about length. So what is length? Length is a measurement of distance. So it is the measurement of something from one end to another. And there are lots of different things that we can measure, and you've probably seen your parents measure things around your house, and you've probably seen people measure things outside, and you guys can measure anything you want. So for your activity today, I've got a few key words that we need to have a look through. So the first one is unit of measurement. So when we are talking about length, we can measure in lots of different units. So for example, for today, we're going to focus on non-standard units or informal units. And what that means is I'm going to measure some things, and you will today too, using some informal units. Instead of using a ruler or a tape measure, we're going to use shoes. You could use a marker. You could use a pencil. You could use a rubber, or you could use cards. It's totally up to you. You can use anything you want to measure. But the thing is with units of measurement, that they must be consistent. So if I'm going to measure the length of my laptop and I'm going to use texters, I have to use texters. They have to be the same texters, and I have to use them from start to finish. I can't go texter, eraser, pencil, because that is not the same unit of measurement, which is very important. Our focus today is length. So the words that we will need to use to describe length are words like longer, shorter, and today we'll also be estimating. So you guys remember from last term, which means guessing, and consistent. So consistent units of measurement. So it means the exact same unit of measurement. So let's get into what you need to do today. Okay, great one. So for your warm-up activity, what you guys need to do is with your parents or an older brother or sister, a younger brother or sister, you need to measure something around your house using your steps. So for example, I'm going to be out in my backyard. I'm out here right now, and I'm going to measure the length of my deck. So what I need to do is make sure that the steps I take are consistent. So I could take long steps, I could take short steps, but they have to be the exact same steps. I can't do a few short ones and then do a really long one. Okay, and I'm going to see how many steps it takes for me to get from one end to the other. Okay, so here we go. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Okay, so that took me 13 and a half steps to reach one end of my decking to the other. And if I had someone else here, I'd get them to go and compare. And if you noticed, what I was doing was when I was taking my steps, it was 1 foot and the other one was touching. Every single time. I didn't take a step that was this long and a step that was that long and then a shorter one to catch up. I made sure that it took every step that it was heel to toe every single time. So that's what you guys need to do, is make sure that your steps are consistent. So here's what you need to do for your main activity today. Okay, so you guys will have this sheet on Seesaw. I've printed it out so I can show you guys what you need to do. So over here, you've got a list of items that you need to measure. And then the last one here is your choice. You can measure anything that you would like to. Here in the first box, it's blue. So up here, you need to write your unit of measurement. So you're going to use two different units of measurement. You need to estimate how long it's going to be and then record the actual result, and do the same over here with a different unit of measurement. So my first unit of measurement I'm going to do is going to be shoes. So I'm going to write that up here. And for example, I'm going to do the fridge. I'm going to see how long my fridge is. I estimate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my shoe, have a look at it. It's not too bad. So how long do I think my fridge is going to be in shoes? I think it might be 5 shoes long. And making sure that I am writing the unit of measurement after. I can't write 5, because if I wrote 5 what? Do you mean 5 monkeys, 5 t-shirts? Do you mean 5 whiteboard markers? I need to know what you are trying to measure with. So let's see how long it actually is. And then over here, I'm going to do my other unit of measurement, which is going to be cards. So I've got a deck of cards, and I think my fridge might take up to about 13 cards. So let's see how we go. Okay, grade ones, here I am measuring how long my fridge is with my unit of measurement of shoes. So as you can see here, I've measured it out, and it is 3 shoes long. So I'm going to get my sheet, and then I'm going to write 3 shoes long. And now I'm going to test it out with cards. So we're back again measuring with our second unit of measurement, which is cards. So let's see how long my fridge is using cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards long. So I'm going to go and record it in here and write 9 cards long. And as you can see here, all my cards are facing the same way. They're all going horizontal or vertical, whichever way you're looking at this. Then I'm not having one that's turned this way, one that's turned that way, because the unit of measurement will not be the same. They need to be facing the exact same way and touching end to... All right, guys, that wraps up today's maths lesson. There's also a challenge activity which I want you guys to have a go at. And it is, what items do you know that we use to measure length of objects? And what I want you guys to do is measure one of your objects that we have on our list and then use a measuring tool to see how long it is and then tell me on the slide. So good luck with the activity, guys. I hope you have lots of fun.